Okay, welcome back to the channel. Like the video, thank you very much. So, yeah, it's in focus. I just finished watching Echo 2, episode 2, and so this is my review. It will have spoilers. I've got my notes here, and let's go through it. So the first thing, it starts off, we see those Native Americans in episode 2, the ones with seem like they're from another world or they have powers. I don't know if they're gods or magical beings or whatever. We see them riding a boat, and then they stop. No, they're riding a boat and they're going near another tribe. This other tribe are playing a game. They look like Aztecs. They don't look like Native Americans, but maybe they are Native Americans. But they play some kind of game, right? It's like not football. It's like rugby / hockey kind of game, and this woman wins it. The woman wins the game, and it goes on for like 5 minutes. It just feels like it goes on for a bit too long. And I think they could have just, and it doesn't really add anything. The only thing you see from there is the woman who wins that game has some kind of, I don't know, those beings have given us kind of strength. But it was only for like a second, and then it cuts away into modern times. So they could have just cut that out and saved 100 grand. And because it doesn't add anything to it. So I've looked at my notes. I guess the thing it did do was did culturally enrich us to see these people and seeing a part of history. I think that was the only thing that was the only reason they put that in there. Because it didn't really add anything to it. Okay, so there's this whole scene where Maya is she jumps on top of a train. Right, and I don't know what she wants with this train, but I think there's some cargo. She wants to do something with it. She jumps on, and the whole first maybe few seconds, it seemed a bit unemotional, right? She doesn't. I think the character or the actress, she's very. I think it's probably the character is very unemotional, stoic. So when all this action is happening on the train, you don't feel it because the character's not feeling it. But then later on, she traps her leg in between the two cargo trains, right? It's in between the metal, and she can't get it out by herself, so she's stuck. And you can see that she's panicked, and she's really frantic. So when that happened, that added to it. That added to the drama and everything to it. And then she starts having a flashback, right? She sees some Native American people, some of the magical woman that we saw on episode 1. We see another woman, the woman who's playing the rugby game, who, I guess, in the rugby game, when she was playing that, I think they gave her super strength. So when Maya was trying to get her, when her leg was trapped. So Maya has one leg that is it's not a real leg. She's lost her leg ages ago. So it's like a metal leg. The metal leg gets stuck. And when she has that flashback and sees the rugby player who has strength, she somehow gains the strength to move the cargo plane, and her hands start flashing, and then she becomes she has superpowers just for a second. I don't think she doesn't understand where it's coming from. I think she understands something's happening, but she doesn't. She just goes on part of her day. The reason she jumped on the train was she was planting a bomb on some cargo. The cargo was going to go back to the warehouse where all the bad guys are. These bad guys are working for Kingpin, and she plants that bomb and kills a lot of people. I didn't get that as well because, like I said, episode 1, she's starting this whole war in the town she was growing up with, her sister and grandmother and grandfather and whatever, everybody she knew started. She's starting this whole war out there. I don't understand. Yeah, I know. The reason she's getting these superpowers is that I think later in the episode she speaks to, I think it's a grandfather, about seeing this woman. She doesn't speak to her. She sees a statue. It reminds her of the woman in her vision. She speaks to her grandfather. He tells her that this was the first person in her tribe. So I think she's only getting the blood powers because there's some kind of blood connection, or she's a relative of this magical Native American. But I wouldn't. Right now, she's not a good guy. She's like a bad guy, right? Because she's trying to replace Kingpin. So she's in a little bit of a war with the Kingpin's men. She doesn't still... To her, Kingpin is dead. So she doesn't know he's still alive in the hospital. So she's just trying to kill all his men, or kill most of the men, and take power for herself. So she's not a good guy. Maybe later on she gets these superpowers, she becomes better. Let's see what else. That was it. It was quite short. It was a short episode. So her sister finds out that she's in town. She's been hiding it from her Bonnie. Grandmother finds out. I think grandmother finds out that her granddaughter's in town, and the grandmother is like, I don't really want to know her. I just, whatever business she's got in town, let her get it sorted and go away, because she knows that her father's just involved in all kinds of criminal activity, and she's just bad news. So she just wants it to go. But it's a very short episode. That's the only thing that happens. 5 minutes of like wasting, and I think it was our episode was only 25 minutes, 30 minutes. So they wasted on 5 minutes with this rugby hockey game. Yep. So I'm still watching it. Let me know how you like these reviews. If you got any questions? Yeah, like the video, share the video, use my links below. Yeah, I got this shirt from Zavi. If you use my link and you're a first-time customer, you get 10% off. You get this nice jumper. Not shirt, it's a jumper. It's from Loki. It says for all time and always. So it's very nicely fitting. Burgundy. Okay, take care. Bye. Love you.